Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee tonight. The first of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two potential X factors. Freddie Peralta, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's not a good thing when you give up 6 earned runs. You kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. It's tough to win when your team has to score at least 6 just to tie. This guy's a much better pitcher than he was in his last one, and he's going to have to be if they expect to win this game here.
Pittsburgh,
standing in, Christian Brummett, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Striding into the box, Chris Wiggins. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. First pitch on its way. Is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty B. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, is not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. D-Roll, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Brummett, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
He's going.
He's going. Balls and a strike. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Curtis Wiggins. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Strike 1 to start the at bat. One and one. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. So he can't make contact there on strike 3. But meanwhile, the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Stepping in, Bart Wiggins, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Fastball well outside.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back in standing. Into the box, Edward Arnold, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
2 balls and a strike to count. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed it pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again. At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early look. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-0. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here goes the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2-spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Wiggins gloves it, and there's one down now. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
First pitch of the at-bat. For strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Archer gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. So striding forward now, Tyler Wiggins. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Batting 9.
And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2
Take
strikes.
something off, but it's 1-2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Right side hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The batter, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Into the box now, Chris Wiggins. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking pitch blocked by Grandal. No movement on base. It's ball one. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes one. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Ready for another chance? Scott Gifford. He singled his last time up.
Go.
0. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Comes set, the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Archer, the runner at third. Brummett at second with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pirates strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, no balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing
Batting
all
six.
the way, gets his
The
hands
second
quickly
baseman,
to the zone,
Mike.
and just rips it down the left field line.
Moustakas.
Just how they draw it up.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played two full. It's the Pirates 2 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Curtis.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint,
The
keep
right
the
field,
aggressive
number
at-bats
19.
happening. Keep the
Bart
pressure on the defense.
Wiggins.
Everything's looking good right now.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Wiggins is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 1-1. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base,
Arnold.
it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Wiggins stands at second with no outs. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 2-1. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Randy Wiggins will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Soft liner to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners are at first and third with none out. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Here's the 3-0. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Now in the box, Tyler Wiggins, and their runners at the corners now. Pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Striding in, Chris Archer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Pirates on top, 4-0.
We're back now for the Brewers' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hit in. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Ryan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Raw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. This is line to left, and that'll be a base hit for Braun. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys.
Batting
he
it.
didn't let the second
The
one
catcher.
go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Rondal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Comes in with an average of 265, 13 home runs, and 31 RBIs. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. down the stretch.
That's a
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that
Batting
fastball was way behind
the
him
pitcher.
when the swing came through
Ready.
the zone. I have to think he was
Oh,
looking for something
Walter.
off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. Standing in now, Freddie Peralta. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting,
Sacrifice
center
was in
fielder.
order right there as he
Lorenzo.
gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes
Cage.
it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here's the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Archer comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they
now
didn't
batting,
like their chances
shortstop.
there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher.
Perez.
This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
In now, Hernan Perez. And that misses for ball 1. In his career, Perez is exactly a .260 hitter. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 2-1 takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Popped up. Wiggins shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Digging in to try it again. Christian, they'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Now at the plate, Chris Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Drilled right back up the middle. Moustakas has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The first baseman, number 10, Scott Gifford.
So digging in now, Scott Gifford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike. Brummett stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. The 0-2 once more to short. Perez is right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Curtis Wiggins. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 5 and the Brewers nothing. Leading off the inning, Christian Yelich, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Number 13 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
That solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Up next for Milwaukee, the first baseman
now, Jesus Aguilar. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run,
Up
but
next
I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We're through 4. It's the Pirates 5 and the Brewers 1. Chase Anderson, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 57, Chase Anderson.
Digging in, Edward Arnold.
Leading off for the Pirates, the catcher, Edward Arnold.
Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas is there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter number 50.
Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. Just 9 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. The 0-2 once more. Is a low changeup that's laid off.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Ready once again, Tyler Wiggins earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Wiggins, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Full count now, 3-2. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives. And even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Leading off for the Brewers,
right, thanks, Heidi.
the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. One strike now from Archer. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. And he He struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Gamble.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Gamble, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down here 5-1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nova takes
your
over to start the
please.
6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 47, Ivan Nova.
So here now is the pitcher, Chris Archer. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates half of the 6th.
Archer.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Pitch is popped up. Just foul. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Drummond.
Now batting, Christian Drummond. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Hit sharply on the ground, fielded by Moustakas, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Plate, Chris Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just off the inside corner. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Yelich, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're up 5-1. Now back the order, digging in Lorenzo Cain.
For the
He
Brewers,
starts off the inning against
the
the guy
center
who
fielder,
struck out the side
Lorenzo.
last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
High in the air into shallow left center. Wiggins comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Now to the plate, Hernan Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking
Now
ball.
batting, right
slider
fielder,
intended to be
Christian
down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yelich.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left
Up
and
next
right.
to
But
Milwaukee,
what's really impressive to me, he
the
hasn't
first
walked
baseman,
anyone either. He's just
Jesus
pounding the zone. His stuff is
Aguilar.
dirty today.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Archer comes set. 1-0 on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Sometimes you need a little
the
luck.
third baseman,
Sometimes you need to get a
Bradley.
ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly
Shaw.
what happened right there.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw hops this one up. Wiggins is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Coming to the plate now, Scott Gifford.
leading off for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, Scott Gifford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Gifford has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
The batter, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Curtis Wiggins. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ground ball right side. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The right
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up on a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Runner,
The
runner,
2-1
runner.
home. He's running again. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Stepping into the box, Edward Arnold. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Right to him. There's one. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no hitters, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Pirates 5 and the Brewers 1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Mike Moustakas. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
The second baseman.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. This is pulled into right. Wiggins is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to
Now
start out
batting,
the inning.
left
Thought he
fielder,
might be on base with
Ryan.
some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Next for Milwaukee, Yasmani Grandal. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Count remains 2-2. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down here 5-1. Settling in now, Randy Wiggins, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story
Tyler
of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Ready for another shot now, Tyler Wiggins. Here's the first pitch to him. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to first. Aguilar is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
good
batting.
Pitch right there to
The
run
pitcher.
the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Chris Archer. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over.
Your
Manny
attention,
Pena
please.
will try and get his
Pinch
club
hitting
back
for the
into it
Brewers.
here as he'll pinch hit
Number
to lead
9,
off the home half of the inning.
Manny Pena.
That's inside for a ball. 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Wiggins is after it, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter
Now
just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Kane.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very...
Your
Angel
attention,
Vargas
please.
takes the ball
Now
here as he'll
pitching
enter
for
with
the
a runner
Pirates.
at first and nobody
Number
out.
23, Angel Vargas.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Brummett is right there, 1 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Wiggins is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In now, Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at
Nope,
ball
1-0.
1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Easy
Down.
take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Wiggins on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're down 5-1.
Ladies
Corey
and gentlemen,
Knebel enters
your
from the
attention,
pen to
please.
start the 9th inning as
Now
he'll try to
pitching
keep
for
the
the
score
Brewers.
right where it is heading
Number
to the bottom of the
46.
9th.
Corey Knebel.
Digging in, Christian
Leading
Brummett
off
will
for
be
the
charged
Pirates.
with trying to get
The
on
center
board
fielder,
leading off the 9th.
Christian Brummett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third. But Jerry says he held up. It's ball one. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Chris Wiggins. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 10, Scott Gifford.
Ready now, Scott Gifford. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
You think he's not setting a tone for this series right
The
there?
batter,
Third knock
the
of the night, and we're only in game one. This could be huge.
Wiggins.
Into the box now, Curtis Wiggins, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pitch out, nothing doing. Gifford, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Pirates lead 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
Leading off for the Brewers,
6 hitters, and they're
the
hoping
first
that this
baseman,
is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Aguilar.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And that's in there for strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. way outside. 1-2. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard towards second. One away.
Now back.
So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So stepping in, Travis Shaw. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard down the line in right. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that's good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. Gifford takes it in.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. Two out, nobody on. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Much luck so far tonight.
the left field,
Definitely take an extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Into the box, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Pittsburgh jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Archer earns his 8th victory of the season. Freddie Peralta was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy